area with 51. Everything in the Vada flies.
These niggas SP, go get your man.
And I feel like Vada fly gonna recap this.
So, oh, y'all really know what happened. I'm gonna tell you what happened. He got smoked.
Yo, what you want in this life of mine? Cut my hand off and despite the crime, you don't like this type of time. Moving with some grown men, nappy headed or it was dreaded or it was combed in. Blinded when they rolled in, statues of the universe, a queen's emblem, hope to do it first. And see hate and drugs like a future verse. It's too berserk but clear and you well protected. I wasn't there when it mattered, then you felt neglected.
We need that. Do you believe?
Check.
Guess who's back?
Huh? We're just getting started. We're just.
Rice Gang's back.
Face first.
I'm just getting adjusted.
Tell a friend.
I'm just getting adjusted.
Shit like that.
All right, let's get this right, man. You already know what it is, man. You already know what it's doing, what it does, man. So you ain't gotta ask what it was. Salute to every single one of the subscribers. That notification gang. Salute to my guy.
Showtime SP to nobody that knows bodies. Bow, we back. We are back. Nigga, I'm on the wall. I'm back. We are back.
I'm about to disappear for another 6 months.
No, too late. Too late. We back. What's good, my guy?
I'm good, man. I'm good. So before we get into what we're gonna get into, you know what I'm saying? It's like a lot of people have been asking us to do some of these battles. So I mean, we've spoken about certain battles that's gonna happen, whether it be Summer Madness or whether it be on other cards, but we ain't spoke about them together, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know a lot of people who have been supportive of what we do, they need that dialogue, you know what I'm saying? Like they need the one-to-one, you know what I mean? It's different when you chopping, but when you got that conversation, you know what I mean? Let's just get right to it, man. Murda Mook versus Dollaz. What's up, man?
You already about to start a fight. You just came home and we already about to start this fight.
What's up, man? What we doing?
Look, man, this has been highly anticipated.
Facts.
Since 2000 and...
2000.
Yeah, two. You know what I mean?
We'll just do 2000
like,
and 1000.
This was something that we was expecting to happen around 2007, 2009. You know, maybe Summer Madness 2. Reed could have, you know, battled somebody. You know what I'm saying? It could have been in the works, but here we have it, and I'm very afraid. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm afraid.
I will say this. I'm gonna go back. You know what I'm saying? You had obviously Dollaz coming up, Too Raw for Streets, DVD era. You had the New York DVD era. You had Philly's DVD era. You know what I'm saying? You had the NHs, the Kabooms, Frankie with the Grippers. You had Joey Jihad. You had etc. So many MCs. You know what I'm saying?
You naming some goats.
You know, back on Meek Mill. Like, it was a lot of motherfuckers. E-Ness was around at the time. It was a lot. I know you know 100 of them if you know one of them.
Yeah,
you know
listen, Hollow Man,
Grief
Forge,
Rain Man.
You know, Rain
RJ
Man.
Payne.
I'm just saying, like, people
Rain
don't
Man,
be
RJ Payne.
Y'all can call him RJ Payne all y'all want to. That's Rain Man to me.
Right. So we got. So what I'm saying is, you had Philly's DVD era of people. You had New York's DVD era. The Loaded Luxes, the Murda Mooks, the T-Rexes, the Goods, the Head Ices, all of these cats, because K-Shine when he first came up, Clips, all of these cats, you know what I'm saying? This is when New York was like, New York, like there was no comparing nothing to New York. Niggas who wanted to make their name had to come to New York, you know what I'm saying? And you would see a lot of the DVDs where it'd be Mook going from hood to hood to hood, they have like 10 rhymes. They'll be battling everybody with the same rhymes. Reed Dollaz will go from hood to hood to hood. You know what I'm saying? And these two were always, it was either Mook versus Cass or Mook versus Reed or somebody versus Reed that people always wanted to happen. I heard stories about T-Rex going to Philly and battling in Philly. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
He never battled against Reed in Philly.
No.
I mean, he's battling against Reed since, but what I'm saying is...
Rex battled NH.
Yeah.
That's who we battled. And in that battle, Rex had a lot. He had a lot. But that still one... yeah, it's a classic. If y'all can find that... Minnesota Luke, you're on that. Find that battle for me. But... You got Rex was going through different hoods. You had Mook that was going through different hoods. If I'm not mistaken, Lux was supposed to be battling Cassidy because it was an event where Lux was somewhere and Cassidy was there when Lux was rapping on camera.
Yeah, and he like walked off.
Yep,
yeah,
Cass
I'll
walked
see if
off.
I can find that clip.
Yep. Same thing with Mook. Mook did, if I'm not mistaken, Mook did battle somebody from Philly on camera. It was Joey Jihad. And I remember watching that. I remember seeing that.
Well, and then he battled Young Hot. You know what I'm saying? But Young Hot wasn't a battle rapper though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Young Hot was not a battle rapper. But he did, not to say that he wasn't a battle rapper. We were all tested the same way. We had the same formula. We got 80,000 raps. But Young Hot.
Was you one of them?
I was one of the cats that was cut from that cloth. I'm cut from that cloth. So like I had about a good 10, 12 raps. Like I'm not gonna lie. And we would go different spots.
I had to give him a dog.
But like I said, I was in the studio with NH Kaboom and Touch Money and it was the top class. That was all on in Southwest Philly. You know what I mean? Like
I hear you.
But when you got those type of DVD eras, my introduction to New York DVDs was Smack, and I believe it was Murda Mook versus Party Artie.
You reppin' your crew, steppin' the who. I don't eat pussy, but I make the exception for you. And you know what the weapon to do. I told tools like construction workers, and I want to talk to your boss because I don't fuck with workers. You know what I'm saying? Like, Party Artie was the one. I tell people all the time when they ask me, Party Artie was like one of the first people that got me actually into battle rap. Party Artie versus Murda Mook, I probably know all 3 of his rounds. You know what I'm saying? When he came out, because Murda Mook had battled on another joint, some other joints, and then Murda Mook had battled Loaded Lux in the store. You know what I'm saying?
That Black Star?
Yeah, it was. No, it wasn't Black Star. That was it was just a clothing store in Harlem or whatever. And he was saying he had the line where he said he sent his watch to Switzerland to get fixed. You know what I'm saying? And then Party Artie comes on the joint. This is Murda Mook. He's like, Murda Mook getting them chips again. Last smack. Your watch came back from Michigan. You ain't never been to Switzerland. I was like, oh, personal back then. And the niggas had like 8 or 9 rounds. Rest in peace to Party Artie, by the way. You know what I'm saying? He passed away some years ago, but I felt like he could have been one of them ones. You know what I'm saying? Party Artie was legendary in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like that DVD, he put numbers on the boards. You know what I'm saying? And that was a young Murda Mook who was literally finding himself, and he was battling with the do-rag with the flap down, or whatever the case may be. So moving forward, you had Murda Mook, who transitioned into, when battle rap started to pick up and take off, Murda Mook went along with it. Rex went along with it. Lux went along with it. Reed Dollaz kind of did not go along with when battle rap went on, you know what I'm saying? But Reed Dollaz was the first, he proved it too, he's the first viral rapper on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? When he was doing millions of views on YouTube, he said the shit in his raps before you even knew what millions of views was, you know what I'm saying? Like, Reed had the barbershop freestyles, the 40 to the neck, the shoot up the family van if you a family man shit.
That one there was, we was in Philly, we were going to places. So it was always Philly versus, so it was Philly versus Harrisburg, Philly versus Pittsburgh. There is a Philly versus New York.
Okay.
And Rain Man battled Fox 5. Damn, I'm trying to remember who else was on there. I know
You're never gonna give me to remember.
Trigger, oh my god, it was Critical. Oh my god, now we going back into the tapes. But these are cats that were from Philly, and we was going outside. So like the same way that the Midwest movement was, we was doing the same thing. We was doing Too Raw for the Streets, but it was Philly versus whoever we was going. But for some reason, when we got to New York, The only cast that was out there was like Fox 5. I think P was out there. I'm trying to remember because like these are M Dot. Like these are cats that like you don't even know who they are, but if I say who they is, oh yeah, I remember that nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Reed was out there ready to battle whoever, wherever. I think Reed has like a lost footage for Fight Club, if I'm not mistaken. Reed was always going outside. When it did evolve, Reed wasn't doing none of that because of the fact that he was trying to do the music thing. Not to mention, Reed, it was a couple people that was supposed to make it out of Philly. If anybody was gonna make it out of the 4, it was either Reed, it was either Joey Jihad, it was gonna be Meek, and Ness, because Ness was already on. So once that happened, Reed just stopped doing everything. He came back and he battled John, and he got roasted. So with that, Reed had to get his feet wet. You know what I'm saying? Now Reed got back into the swing of things. I think who did he battle after that? He didn't get Rex after that.
No, Reed had the John battle first.
Reed had Chess.
And then Reed had Chess. When he battled Chess, that's when he started to find himself.
Yep.
That was Born Legacy 2.
That's how you blow off steam.
Yeah, that's when he found him. That's when he started to find his feet. That was actually, I believe, I don't want to reach, I believe that was the same night that Av battled Rum Nitty. Matter of fact, it was, because I was there.
Was it?
Yeah, it was the same night.
That's crazy.
Cortez battled Chilla Jones on that card.
I remember that.
It was some other battles on that card too, but Rum Nitty versus Av is all you
That's the only thing that we remember.
That's all you really need to remember. But Reed Dollaz versus Chess was on that card. I'm pulling it up now, but he started to find himself on the Born Legacy. You know what I'm saying? And that's when Chess used to have the chess rounds. Like he had rounds that were like fucking 8 to 10 minutes long.
This was also the choppy, slippy, blippy, choky chess.
Oh yeah, it was it was some good battles on that card.
He didn't choke in there.
You had Chess versus Reed. You had Cortez versus Chilla. You had Av versus Rum Nitty. You had Mike P versus Tink the Demon.
Oh yeah.
You
Tink.
Yeah, that was that joint too. Bonus battle None and Bangs battle Jerry West.
Jerry
was a good card.
Shit out.
Bangs wrote his shit in the parking lot though, but he didn't even write. He just freestyled. But what I'm saying is, Chess started to. I mean, not Chess. Reed started to find himself, and I believed as he continued to battle, he started to evolve more. You know, because it took some time. Like his first couple joints was a little crunchy, but he still had legendary status. And the thing was, a lot of people was looking at it like, well, why does Reed keep getting these battles? It's like, this is Reed Dollaz. Like, are you crazy? Like, you think he's not going to get the names that he wants? He wanted Surf, he got Surf. He wanted Mook, he got Mook. He wanted Nitty, he got Nitty. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he really found himself all the way versus Surf. Yeah. But then he got to a point where he's now can win against Rum Nitty. You know what I'm saying? He said, I'm throwing dirt on the floor. I feel like Briz. I don't want to murder no more.
Oh my God, what? I don't want to murder. I'm just saying, Reed has definitely came into his own. Whereas Mook always had the red carpet rolled out for him. No matter what, after Smack and URL got on, when Mook says, I'm ready to battle, guess what happens?
It's gonna happen.
He's the highest paid battle rapper, and he told you he was the highest paid rapper.
That was crazy.
Right? He did that on Smack. Then they had to settle Mook had to settle the differences between him and Lux again, and he washed Lux. Who can say that they washed Lux?
Yeah, it don't happen often.
It don't happen at all. And Mook is the only one that did it, and he had to do it with the do-rag with the flaps out. But then Mook comes back. Carpets, the red carpets brought out for him for the 2-on-2. Things transpired. Then they did it again, and it wasn't that good. But he had the battle with Rock, and that was the battle where
he went kind of crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Crazy in that third round. Most people have him winning that battle. He won the battle. Like if you look at it, he did his thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I've had up and down with Mook because I have my personal opinion about certain things, whether it be battles or whatever the case may be. But at this point in time, I don't personally have any issues with Murda Mook. You know what I'm saying? But I just know that I have an opinion, and when my opinion gets spoken, if you agree with it, you agree with it. If you don't, you don't. You know what I'm saying? Like I've had this with a number of other rappers. Like I said, I just went live with Twerk the other day, and who would have ever thought we would go live together? You know what I'm saying? We've unblocked each other on social media, and we follow each other now. Like it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't have We don't have any issues.
It's good for you.
Y'all, I don't know where y'all at, but we'll work it out. So anyway, what I was gonna say is that with Mook, you know, it's now him versus Reed. It's now legacy versus legacy. I will say this, going into the battle, I personally have Murda Mook winning, and the reason why I have Murda Mook winning is because what he's shown me at that level, when I say that level, he's shown me the ability to rap crazy long rounds, a lot of material. He can get personal with you. He's like, when he's at the pinnacle of when the toughest moments are at the highest games, he's shown that he could really get busy. Now the 2-on-2 with T-Top and Twerk and all of that, that wasn't a good game for anybody. Really.
No,
it wasn't. It really wasn't. But he's shown. When I look at what Reed does, I got a lot of respect for Reed. You know what I'm saying? Reed, the official Reed Dollaz on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? He's posting a lot of his regular days out. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Reed. He had I hit his area with 51. Everything in Nevada fly. I didn't even know he knew what he knew when he knew. And the reason why I'm saying that is because it took him getting reacclimated and understanding what's going on in the game. I didn't know he was that deep in the trenches to where he know about bloggers, he know about this, you know what I'm saying? So that let me know he knew what he was getting into. I got a lot of respect for Reed. I feel like he can get this one, but just me personally, I'm leaning towards Murda Mook 2-1. What you got? I know where you're going.
That sounds nice.
I know where you're going.
That sounds real nice.
I know where you're going.
I like how you packaged it nicely.
I know where you're going.
Bow on top of that.
I know where you're going.
Let's keep it funky here.
Here we go.
I'm putting all the bias on this one.
Ooh.
Reed, Dollaz, 2-1, and here's why. Did you think Reed would debatably beat Sue Surf?
He didn't win, first of all. That's first and foremost. He didn't win. Let's not do that. Let's not do the narrative. He did not win. He did better than we expected him to do. I did have him taken around.
I'm just saying, I mean, you know that's what's up.
Would it
you know,
even be
it's
debatable?
about moments, right? It's about moments.
Yeah.
But that line you just spit, you know what I'm saying? Hit his area with 51, everything in the bottom. What battle was that?
That was versus
I'm just telling you this about the moments. Do we remember how many General Soul Chicken? No. Anyway, what did you think Reed Dollaz was going to debatably beat Rum Nitty?
He beat Rum Nitty. Ain't no debatable. Fuck you mean debatable? That now you didn't give him the one that he got.
The point
but
that
you gave him the one that he. Come on.
Listen. I'm saying because you know people they gonna tell you
the app is ain't the app the word. The
no,
app is the
it's not.
word, right?
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Keep going.
Because they've been robbing people for years. Sister, how long the app been? It's about 2 years. They've been robbing niggas for years on the votes. All right. What I'm saying is Reed is known to beat the impossible.
Rum Nitty is too. Rum Nitty's 21-2 on the app, my nigga.
Okay.
And there's only loss. One of them is Reed Dollaz.
Hey, okay. There it is.
Look at the fucking number right there.
I see that, and it's by a wide margin. It's a pretty wide margin.
He's got about over 1,000 votes.
I appreciate everybody from Philly, you know what I'm saying, voting on the URL. All I'm saying is Reed is known to beat the impossible, to do the impossible. I'm pretty sure when they threw them votes out, the poll or the predictions, it was not close.
Rum Nitty is the leader, but he's the winner. He has the highest, like on the leaderboard. He is the #1 artist. He's 21-2. While you're speaking, I'm trying to find the other one that people gave someone else, but let's just.
K-Shine?
Probably so. Let me see. You can keep going.
Anyway, but Reed is known to do the impossible. Let's beat the impossible. And I think for Mook, for Reed, I think who this means to more, personally, I think is Reed. I think this battle is one of those things where I finally got the chance to whoop your ass. Like, I've been chasing you for so many years. And it's not even the fact that I'm chasing you, it's just that we've been on 2 different playing fields. Now the playing field is even, and let's do it where it matters.
Right.
They rolled out the carpet for you on Summer Madness. Did they roll out the carpet for me? No, they gave me John John. And at that time, John John wasn't the top, but he was good mid-tier at that time. He wasn't top tier. But Mook had Iron Solomon. He had, you know what I'm saying? Now the roles is right there, because what happened was it was a check. Because it was he had to check and make sure, because if I'm not mistaken, Summer Madness, Reed whooped his man's ass. Reed is known to do what you don't think he gonna do, and that's win. All I'm saying is Mook can do all of the word association with the white lights and the cameras with the tripods, and now I gotta make a whole shoot for niggas. That's fine and all that. But the one thing that we've been finding out lately, sometimes all of the rapidy rap ain't working when it's just that aura. Reed always bring that aura.
Right.
Reed always gonna give you some type of
yeah,
feel.
he got that the fucking B-Dot shit.
Come on.
It's the B-Dot. It's the B-Dot.
Oh, Rum Nitty lost the B-Dot?
I was really looking in
really looking for that second
I was trying to find it. It was B-Dot and motherfucking
oh yeah, it was the quarantine joint.
Yeah, the quarantine on the roof. That was nasty.
You know what I mean? Oh yeah, it was nasty.
It was nasty.
But what I'm saying is Reed is known to do what you don't think he gonna do. And this time, I'm not counting him out. This time, cause I said it so rudely. I was like, oh, Reed gonna get 30 by Nitty.
30?
He gonna get 30 by Nitty.
No,
I remember saying that. I was like, Rum Nitty 3-0. Y'all remember? Y'all can go back and watch the tapes.
Don't go back and watch it.
Don't go back and watch it.
I'm about to say the same shit. Anyway.
But I got Murda Mook losing this battle 2-1. First and second.
When the hell has Murda Mook ever lost the first and second round of a battle, my dog?
First round was very debatable versus Rock.
First and second though, like back to back.
Second round is very debatable versus Rock.
Nah, son, you wildin'. First and second back to back.
The only round you can debatably say Mook clearly won was the third.
So you got, so Murda Mook does the fucking, he's gonna have his first, between the first, I'm looking at it like this. First 2 rounds is probably gonna be a split. In the third round, Murda Mook gonna have one of the Murda Mook rounds.
Right. But that's fine. Because Reed's gonna take the first 2. It's gonna sound good. It's gonna sound good. It's gonna sound good. Because
what's the wager, man?
Well, no. This is the first event back to
Because you know Battle Rap Legends got where you can bet on battles now. So I mean, is you know, I mean, I'm not going all the way out there yet, but I'm just saying I didn't know who you have. So you sticking with your pick though.
Gotta stick with my pick, man. I'm going with the home team always. Always. So even on an analytical standpoint, Reed got a better chance. Reed has a chance. Sometimes Mook don't hit the way that people think he hit until after.
It's a big stage too.
I just hope this battle is a main event battle. Like, I want it to feel like a main event battle. And personally, there's going to be other battles on the card that I will probably be looking forward to more. You know, but we'll get into that. We won't get into that. But I still got Reed 2-1 home team, baby.
Okay.
Got to.
I can do that. But I mean, I do feel like
Vada Flock gonna recap this. I was waiting to do that. I was waiting.
No, I do feel like this is the closing of a chapter that should have happened. It's one of those. It's a legacy thing.
Yeah.
Like Reed is one of those guys that there's a lot of battles that he still can have because there's a lot of people he ain't battled. Right? But I feel as if this is one of them ones. Like he should be battling against Murda Mook. I think Murda Mook is not gonna play any games with him, but I don't think Reed is gonna play no games either. Though, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to both of these guys bringing a motherfucking A game, and we're gonna see where it goes, man. But other than that, you already know what it is. Gang.
What you want in this life of mine? Cut my hand off and despite the crime, you don't like this type of time. Moving with some grown men, nappy headed or it was dreaded or it was combed in.